I had some problems in Paris the last
That's
time.
what I heard. I
Yes.
heard that.
You know, I had a problem in Marseille. A guy chased me with a knife.
Man, Marseille is dangerous.
Yes, I know.
I've been there many times, and it's not a very safe
That's
place.
that's
You
a
have to be
true
careful.
that's a true story, man.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have run faster than this day.
Wow. Tell us a story.
Seriously, no, I was just taking pictures of like there was an alley,
Mm-hmm.
a small alley, and in Marseille people hang their clothes to get dry from
Yeah.
one balcony to another, and there was a guy coming, and the light was falling behind him, and there was like a silhouette. It was
Mm-hmm.
quite.
And the guy got offended. He thought you
Yes, and
were.
he was really offended, and he was like, "Hey man, you come here."
Maybe he was a criminal, and maybe he
Yes,
didn't want
maybe,
his
maybe.
face.
No, he had like tattoos. He had tattoos in his face.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
But I couldn't see him from far away, and so I started approaching him. But
Mm-hmm.
while I was approaching him, I changed like the settings. I went to another image that I had taken of this place without him,
Mm-hmm.
and I went there and I showed him the picture, and he was like, okay. But at the same time, there were like 5, 6 other guys around me, and I was very sweat. And then I said, look, I didn't take a picture of you. You see, and he was like, okay, you can leave. But he was very, furious.
That was.
And then I start walking away.
Yeah.
And then I think he said something to one of his guys, and the guy started following me. And then I started like walking faster. And then he was started walking faster. And then I started running. And then I just looked back and I saw him holding a knife. But I ran really fast.
Maybe they just wanted to scare you.
Maybe. Or take my
Take your camera.
Yeah. Do you have
Take
any
care.
do you have any crazy story?
I have a story. It happened recently. I wrote about it. I was with another friend, a common friend of ours. Andreas Kamoutsis is a very well-known Greek photographer.
Yes.
And we were trying an experiment in the street. And Andreas was holding my remote flash, and he was a few meters ahead of me, and I was using the camera. So there were some girls who were walking in the street, and Andreas had the flash in his hand, and I took the photo, and they got upset. And they asked us to delete the photograph, and we did. We deleted it in front of them. And afterwards, we went our own ways, we never thought about it again. And about half an hour later, we were stopped by the police in a completely different place, part of Athens, like at least 500 meters further up or a kilometer up. Apparently, these girls had given our descriptions to the police, and the police was alert in the area to find 2 photographers matching our descriptions, which was very easy because we're both with shaved heads and beards. And these guys approached us and they asked us if it was us who photographed these girls. And they asked us why we don't delete their photos. And we said that we actually have deleted their photos, and we showed the camera to them because anyway, the photos were crap. Excuse my French. And we didn't need to keep them or anything like that. And it was a very surreal situation because we have completely different attitudes, me and Andreas. Andreas was more, diplomatic. I was more fighting for my rights as a photographer, and I was like, I can take whoever person's photo. I can take any photo I like. If they're in public, and they don't want their photo taken, they should wear a mask. I was,
I
and
can
Andreas was holding my hand and was saying, everything's okay. He was telling the police officers, you are right. Nothing happened. We can go now. And I was like, no, this is my business card. Look, I'm a photographer. You shouldn't be saying that I can't take photos of people in the street. This is completely wrong. It was, anyway, it was funny. It was
But at the
funny.
end, they let you go.
Yeah, but I know
The
my
whole
rights in
situation,
Greece.
yeah, it was very.
In this situation, those police officers, they were very polite and very respectful, but they didn't know the law. The law is that I can photograph people in the street. I didn't do anything wrong. So because I knew I was right, I was being, more colorful. Yeah.